Oh boy. Whew, this thing's tight. Oh look, there goes the G80. This one doesn't know how to drive it. My God, Justin. Come on, bro. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Does he got it or what? I'm gonna be a Porsche person after this. I'm gonna be a Porsche guy for sure. I mean, I already like these cars, but ooh, this is tight. Oh, this is tight. And it's got Bose? Gotta be careful with this. I can get used to this. I'm in Sport. Look, it lights up Sport Plus. Ooh. Oh my, yo, this is tough. This is tough. I like this car. It's got an aux, it's good enough. How does it act when it's not in Sport Plus? Does it calm? Seems like it. Starbucks, hold on. Can I do a 60 roll? Oh yeah. This thing's tough. Ooh. That's how they do it? Oh, this thing's tight. It's not a turbo, it's just a Carrera. Dang, dude, so I drove the G80 M3 that we have, the black one, and then I drove this. It makes me not even want the Mustang anymore. Like, I get used to this. I fit comfortably in here. I'm in normal mode right now, and it's calm, like, chilling. Oh, it's a 7-speed. This transmission is tight. I see why people like these PDKs. This thing's sick. Yeah, I can get used to something like this. Like, it's just so poised around the corners too. When you put it in Sport Plus, it's just ready to go. Like, the downshift's crazy. And they're aggressive too. This thing revs fast too. Yeah, this thing's tight. Porsche for sure. Alright, fast forward through the day. Now it's Valentine's Day, so we gotta go get a card before we go home. My girl thinks I get off in another hour, which I don't. I got off earlier today. So, let's go get a card. Alright, got a card. But all the big envelopes are gone. Like, bro. Nah. Oh, maybe. Huh? It looks kind of large and in charge right here. Secured. So, what's crazy though, I'm not gonna lie, I did stop recording a couple times. It got a little awkward. These glasses got a big old blinking light in the front, and it's like, you know what? That's just a little weird. I gotta get over that. Eventually I will though. But card just cost me 12 bucks. That's crazy for this piece of paper. I swear. Like we just got a whole box of like cards from Costco. It's got like birthday cards and all types of like different cards for different events in it. Some of you probably use for like the span of like 2 years. That thing cost us 20 bucks. You tell me I just spent $12. See, the Valentine's Day inflation, it's a thing. It's a thing, I'm telling you. That's why we don't go out to eat on Valentine's Day, because they raise the prices on everything. And then on top of that, like everywhere you go is packed. And then on top of that, the service kind of sucks, because like the servers are all in a rush because there's so many different people there and they gotta try to get their tips up. And it's, man, I'm gonna just have some steak at home. I'm gonna hit it with that pan sear, you feel me? So that's what's what. Look at that AMG right there. I'm gonna go pass that. Ooh, that thing's clean. Ooh, with the white guts, the yellow brakes. That's fresh. And then we got a clean little SN95. Okay, I can appreciate that on the little on the Cobra replica wheels. I'd love to get a New Edge or a SN95. Just a little automatic one as a daily. Something I could just sit in traffic and not have to worry about shifting gears and dealing with the clutch and all that. We're gonna have to hit sideways on this driveway road here. Gotta go sideways for the front lip. I know I'm not that low, but I still don't like scraping the lip on the floor. I already cracked it once like that, which I actually still gotta get a replacement for it. But I'm not too sure if I want to do the same exact lip. Maybe I want one that's like carbon fiber. But I don't want one that's over the top. A lot of these Mustang guys, they get these diffusers and these lip kits that are just, honestly, for me, a little over the top. Like, I can appreciate some custom stuff and some over the topness, but like on stock body, sometimes I feel like the diffusers just be a little too large. Oh damn, my Valentine's Day card almost flew away. Damn, this car still rips. See, I drove that 911 earlier, and like, don't get me wrong, that car's still sick, but like, this car's pretty raw. I don't know. I mean, put it this way: if I was rich, millionaire, I would need a warehouse full of cars. I would have more cars than I would know what to do with. I mean, I would have everything from like, I'd have my supercars, I'd have stuff all the way down back to my Hondas, and like K-swap patches and Integras. Like, I'd have a little bit of everything. Super luxury cars, throw in a couple of EVs probably, some trucks, some off-road stuff like some long traveled pre-runners and whatnot. I would just have so much shit on wheels, it would be ridiculous, man. So hey man, let me tell y'all about my day though. The day at work, man, today was pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. Probably just because it's Valentine's Day and whatnot. I mean, that's got to be the only reason why. Usually Saturdays were pretty packed, but today it was pretty quiet. I had a couple of clients. I had one that was a B-back, who she had been here before, And then it's weird because she sold herself on a brand new CX-5 Premium Plus. It's got all the features. She was really digging the 360 camera and the parking sensors, right? It was a little over her budget, but I think she was like, you know what? Fine, let's just do it. I'll pick it up tomorrow. So she texted me and told me that. She was like, you know what? I want to move forward tomorrow. I want to buy the car in all cash. Must be nice. But then about 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, I get a text from her saying, maybe I should wait for the 26. And I'm like, nah. 26 ain't gonna be here until like March, and I'm trying to sell a car now. They're not gonna be here till like end of March, if we're lucky. A lot of them are still on the boat, still on the water, won't get here for a while. Plus, there's not gonna be any incentives, any rebates, any programs. Definitely no discounts on the new ones until the 25s are all gone. But her dad is some automotive blogger or something like that, and apparently he has connects at Mazda, and we were talking, and I was telling him, like, look, I mean, that 26 is definitely going to cost you quite a bit more. I got her to under 40 out the door with all taxes and everything included, and she was like, oh, the MSRP is only $1,000 more, and I'm like, nah, that's base MSRP. That's before any options that the dealer, or not the dealer, that the manufacturer will install, like weather mats, and they charge for paint codes and stuff like that, plus shipping and handling from Japan. So I told her, I was like, the cheapest one I got coming, MSRP 2026, is over 40 grand, and you're gonna have to do plus taxes. So plus 10% for California for tax and registration. And her dad was like, oh, I'm an automotive reporter or whatever. I can probably get some connects at Mazda and get a better price on one. I'm like, that's all fine and dandy. That's if Mazda will let you do an employee price code for a 26, knowing that car had just came out. So what we got here? A little yellow GT. Okay. I actually really fuck with the yellow. The yellow's tight. But anyway, yeah, so she's like, oh, well, maybe my dad can give me a better price. And I'm like, I doubt it, my guy. I like it. Yes, sir. That's nice. But the even if she were to get one of those employee codes so that she would get a below invoice price on that car, it's usually about like 4% less. The price that she would have to pay plus taxes on that brand new 26 would be probably more than the out the door price that I got her on the 25, and then she has to incorporate taxes as well. Hey, big dog, let me get through. Hold up. So I don't know. She was over there talking about budget, and then now it's like, oh, maybe I'll wait for the 26. Like, now you're definitely talking about a higher price car. So we'll see. Now I have to hold that off till Monday. It was supposed to be done for tomorrow, so that sucks. I had another one who was supposed to, she flew in from Texas to come be with her mom for the weekend, and they were gonna come look at this used CX-5 that we had, and that shit just sold, and I have no others just like it, so I'm cooked on that one. And then I have another guy that's up in Los Angeles that was talking about coming down for that Miata, that zircon sand one that was in the previous video. I got him approved by himself, like how he wanted, without his wife, so he can come in and just sign the paperwork and don't have to involve her. Not that he's trying to pull no shadiness, he just thought he needed to have his wife on there, but he didn't. And I was like, yeah, just let me know, that way I can pull the car to the side. He ain't let me know. Well, let me think about it. It's like, what? So there was 3 for yesterday that seemed like it was 2 at least for sure, and then 1 that was like, I don't know, that I was like, oh, sick, I'm gonna have a banger Sunday. Yeah, gone. So, and today was pretty slow. I did have an elderly couple come in though, and they were talking about Hyundai Santa Fe versus a CX-50 Turbo Premium Plus. And they were like, what are your thoughts? And I'm like, you want my honest opinion? Yeah. Hyundai, you get a lot of bang for your buck for technology and features, but you don't get a lot of car for the money, if it makes sense. And like, what I mean by you don't get a lot of car for the money is like, for example, let's just tell you right here. I bet you that car was probably like 45, maybe 50, and it's probably got a lot of tech in it. You know, it's got all the sound systems and all the features, and like Hyundai and Kia, they got like those cameras that pop up in your center console or your gauges. Like if you turn the turn signal on, it pops up the another one, EcoBoost. It pops up like the turn signal cameras in each one, so you can see like who's in your blind spot. So like they come with all that, but like the build quality and the reliability is not really, it's not there, let's be honest. I mean, Hyundai and Kia have definitely stepped up their game a lot in the past few years, but they ain't on par with a lot of the other brands, which is why like you get a lot of car for the money, in a sense of like you get a lot of tech, but you don't get a lot of actual car for the money. You don't get the reliability, you don't get the build quality, you don't get the longevity. I mean, shit, that's why they got that 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, is because they need it. So, I don't know. But they really liked that CX-50, and it was, the fully loaded model was still a little bit cheaper than the Kia that they were getting, or no, sorry, the Hyundai. No, yeah, Hyundai Santa Fe that they were gonna get. And bro has a 25 HRV, Honda HRV, that's paid off. And he's like, yeah, it's just too small. And it's like, well, why'd you buy it? Must just like spending money on cars. I don't know. I guess I do, so. But yeah, so that was my day. Saturday was low-key whack. But what was nice is we got off at 4 o'clock today, which I ended up staying a little bit later. Just because I was dealing with loose ends with those clients that I was telling you about. Like, that all happened right at 4 o'clock, so I had to stay and figure everything out for every single one of those people. So we're about to go home. Surprise boo thing that we're off a little early. I have to write this card out in the car before I give it to her. And then we're gonna cook some steaks tonight and just hang out and chill. So I'm gonna do that. Y'all have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day for those who are having a good Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.